What's up, everybody? Polius here with some more Sentinels of the Multiverse, the video game. Last time we fought Mad Bomber Baron Blade, and it was fun. He does a bunch of damage, but we managed to kind of accidentally cheese him. This time we're going to fight one of my favorite villains. Not Infinitor, but Heroic Infinitor. He is helping us against his own miscreations. At the start of the game, Infinitor enters play, Tormented Ally, side up. All crushing cages are removed from the game. Cards are revealed from the villain deck until aged manifestations are revealed and put into play. Other revealed cards are shuffled back into the villain deck. Manifestations are indestructible. Reduce damage to manifestations by 1. If there are no manifestations in play, you win. Infinitor is a hero target. Increase damage dealt by Infinitor by 1. When Infinitor would be destroyed, his villain character card flips to the Overcome by Manifestation side instead. Whenever a manifestation with 1 or fewer HP is dealt damage by Infinitor, it is placed under this card. So, that is how you destroy them, and at the end of the villain turn, Infinitor deals 1 manifestation 2 melee damage. And then when he's overcome by manifestations, he basically creates this massive monstrosity around him. When flipped to this side, his maximum HP is 90, he is restored to 90 hit points, and all cards under Infinitor are destroyed. Then Infinitor deals each non-hero target X energy damage, and each hero target regains X HP, or X the number of cards destroyed this way. Whenever a manifestation would enter play, Infinitor gains 4 hit points. When it enters play, it is destroyed. At the end of the villain turn, Infinitor deals each non-villain target 2 energy damage. Any target dealt damage that way deals itself psychic damage. We're gonna fight him. Heroes. We should probably have some heroes. We're gonna do Primordian's Captain Cosmic, I think. We're gonna do... We haven't seen... this Fanatic. We have. And I don't like it. She hurts herself, and then plays the top card of her deck, which means you can get End of Days out and just ruin everything you've got. This Fanatic's not so great either, though. Actually, I don't think Fanatic is good against all these manifestations. We haven't seen Super Scientific Tachyon in a while, I don't think. But she does bits and bobs of 1 damage each. Let's do guys. And we haven't seen Skyscraper in a while. And we'll show off the new Naturalists. Desperate Prey. Select Crocodile, Gazelle, or Rhino until the end of your next turn. You may activate that icon's effects at the draw and play a card. And then we will go with the Temple of Anubis. I've been thinking about what I wanted to do for today while I was shoveling horse stuff in the stables. So, that's why I was able to get through this so quickly. Alright. Brother, you and your friends, will you be the ones to help me save us? You have always been my closest ally, Nigel. We will save you and all reality. Yeah. So we've got the Lambent Reaper. Lowest target, hero target, takes 2 energy and 2 psychic damage. We have the Twisted Miscreation. It only ever takes 1 damage and deals the highest hit point target 4 damage. 2 highest hit points take 3. 2 highest hit points take 3. And an Ocular Swarm. Ocular Swarms actually are basically just a chunk of hit points, though. Because villain targets aren't destroyed. Or manifestations aren't destroyed ever. So, who has the lowest hit points? Naturalist does. So I mean, it really is just kind of a nuisance. Conservation of energy, no. Harsh offense. You know what? Yeah, let's do harsh offense. So that should only do 2 damage. In that case, let's hit a Miscreation, since it's only going to do 1 damage anyway. And just skip. There's no point. Wounding Buffer. Alright, roar! So, Blatant Reference, at the end of the turn, you may discard 1 card. If you do, guys deals 1 target, 1 projectile damage, so that's not so useful. Total Beefcake. Redirect that damage to the target, non-hero target with the lowest HP. Yeah. Draw 2 cards. I think we'll go ahead and do this one. Guy's the Barbarian. Increased damage dealt by 2. Let me see that. Yes, I did.
Good.
Sort of. Alright. So, if I play a card... Alright, let me see that. Play this card next to an equipment card. I don't think we have any equipment cards. Yeah, so... I think we're just going to go with the total beefcake. And it doesn't matter. Because I think he is going to take some damage. Alright. Play this next to a villain character card and discard the top card of that villain's deck. That's not so useful. Proportionalist. Increased damage dealt by a skyscraper by 1. Whenever she is switched to a larger size, she deals each non-hero target 1 melee damage. Whenever she's switched to a smaller size, she draws a card. Let's do that. And then draw 2 cards. Leaking Incursion, Emergency Evac. Alright, that's some good stuff. Awesome. I think we are going to play the Nimble Gazelle. And this is until the end of my next turn. Well, let's go ahead and use... Let's go ahead and heal. Shifter Strength. Swarm of Scarabs. Now we can't draw cards. I don't approve. Also, we take 1... and also, it reduces damage. I hate that thing. Reveal the top 4 cards of the villain deck, put any manifestation. This is a terrible card, because we need him to play the cards that deal everything 1 damage, so we can start killing off these en masse. This way he's just putting manifestations in play. So there's another freaking Reaper. Alright, so who's going to take damage? I didn't lower anything enough. I was playing that poorly. Let's go ahead and hit a Reaper. Actually, no. Let's go ahead and hit another Hellion. Alright, who has the lowest hit points? 1 second. How does this work? It's the first time he'd take damage? Well, I mean... Where is everyone else at? It doesn't matter. I don't think. Reaper, Miscreation. So the Reaper's going to hit him. He's going to drop. Miscreation's going to hit. The Hellion's going to then hit these 2. Okay, so actually, it does matter if I've mathed this right. Yep, I did. It's the lowest hit points. Hit you. Alright. I'm gonna play Autonomous Blade on Guys. Alright, and then use his power. Alright, so total beefcake is gone. Whenever this card enters play, you give another player a high five. You do treat this card as if you had the game text of every ongoing card in that player's play area, placing their hero's name with Guys. And you on that card means that means Guys' player. Alright, so that's not so useful yet. I think what I'm gonna do is I can put out a bunch of damage. Oh, that was the wrong order. Play a card. Guys. Guys the Barbarian. Can't draw any cards, so I have to play a card. I'm going to play this.
This is a tasty burger.
I could hit that for 2, so I don't think I have any means of... Yeah, we're short on card destruction here. Oh, I can just destroy it with emergency evac. Each hero target. Okay. So yeah. which means that I can just hit, say, the Miscreation. Yeah. Well, or do 2 damage. Let's do that. And hit this for 1. So now I can discard a card. But I'm actually not going to. If I discard a card now, I won't get the effect of the blade. So we're going to skip. Alright, emergency evac. Destroy the swarm of scarabs. Everyone heal. And then draw 2 cards. Colossal left hook. Fantastic. Alright, guys, discard. Yeah, I'm that guy. And deal 2 damage to this. And then deal 1 damage to this. Alright, for your turn. 3 targets, 2 melee damage each. Actually, it's not bad. We're going to do that. So that's 1. That's 1. That's 1. Skip. And go ahead and heal. Actually, I should be using his power to draw cards. What am I thinking? Use a power. You are also Crocodile. Draw a card. Quarter Beast. Primal Charge. Discard. Let me see that. I don't think we have any equipment. That'll let me hit this for 2. And hit this for 1. We're set up good now. What is this? At the end of the environment turn, reveal... Wait, Urshe. At the end of the environment turn, reveal the top 4 cards of the environment deck, put all revealed trial cards into play, discard the remaining cards. Oh. Okay, she's useless. Whenever a villain target is destroyed, play the top card of the environment deck. Shamis is annoying. So, when this card enters play, search the environment trash and deck for the Rod of Anubis, put it into play. If you search the environment deck, shuffle it. At the end of the environment turn, he deals a non-environment target with the second lowest HP to... Oh, he's actually very good. 2 infernal damage. He's going to be hitting... Oh, swinging blades, not good. At the end of the environment turn, deal each target 3 melee damage. At the start of the environment turn, a hero target may take 2 melee damage. If they take damage this way, destroy this card. Okay. And the Rod of Anubis lets us do 2 infernal damage. It's okay. You have the second lowest HP. And then everything just takes a hit. Yuck. Come on. Ugh! Alright, we need him to take out, I think, a Hellion. Yes. Do I want Autonomous Blade to shuffle in deck? Yes. Does he have anything he can play? He really doesn't. Winning Buffer is meh. So, draw a card. Take a bunch of damage here. It's the highest hit points. Guys does. Alright, I guess Wounding Buffer. Put it next to Skyscraper. And use your power. Yeah, we're just... discard Total Beefcake. I kind of want to kill this guy. Shoot. Alright, guys, you have absolutely nothing. Skip your turn. Oh, actually, you know what? No. Use a power. This lets me draw cards, too. You know, I wish I could, but I can't. But hey, let me draw an extra card. Got me, look what I found. Alright, Colossal Left Hook. Switch to Huge. deals one target 3 melee damage, you may discard a card. If you do, you may play a card. Oh. Well, I would like emergency evac, so we're going to do his Colossal Left Hook. And, what is it? Deals each non-hero target 1 melee damage. Okay. But don't I increase damage by 1? Oh, sonic damage by 1. Alright, what am I hitting? I mean... yeah, I should hit this. Okay. And that lets me play... I have to discard a card. I'm gonna drop this. What's Linking Incursion do? Switch to Tiny. Reveal cards from the top of the deck until 2 link cards have been revealed. You may put each of those cards in, either into your hand or into play. Shuffle the other revealed cards into your deck. Alright, so we're going to discard one of these and play this. Alright. Oh, nice. Confirm and play. This one. And play. So he's going to really mess up environment cards. Move up either 2 link cards from play or 2 link cards from your trash into your hand. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna play Sneaking. Might as well play this. Please tell me I didn't just screw myself. I don't think I did. I think this is the card I really want to see played. Because he deals each target 1 psychic damage. How many more of those does he have? 1. He's got 2 of the other ones. So we might see this. Alright. Select location, trash. Put that in hand. Tectonic Choke Slam. Alright. He is Crocodile right now. I can't destroy targets like that. Actually, I really should blend into the pack. Oh, that's only the first time each turn? Yuck. I can at least... Oh. Oh, wow, I get both? That's amazing! Alright, so what do I have now? So I could redirect Naturalist, and I think that would be a terrible choice. Oh. Oh. Am I still Rhino? Yeah, so here's what we're doing. Oh, this is gonna be crazy. Rhino, play a card. Bestial Shift. First he regains 3 hit points. Then it lets me use a power. Regain 3 more hit points. Then I do 3 toxic damage. Oh, that was fun. So I got to use all of the effects. Select a target to be dealt damage. I guess he can afford it because of Bestial Shift. Alright, whose play area should this go to? Captain Cosmic. Judgment of Anubis. Gets me Anubis. First time a non-environment target is destroyed each turn, this card deals the non-environment target with the second highest HP 2 infernal damage. Oh. That's unfortunate. It's the second lowest hit points. We'll hit that. It doesn't matter. And then everything takes 2 infernal damage? That's unfortunate. Ah! Getting wrecked here. Let's take out another Reaper. No, not a Reaper. Another one of the Hellions. Shuffle Wounding Buffer into the deck, yes. And does he have any cards that he can play? And he has Cosmic Weapon, but... don't think Cosmic Weapon is the one that we want. Actually, you know what? We are going to play a card for Cosmic Weapon anyway, because that will give us a bit of leeway in terms of taking damage. Let's go ahead and give it to Skyscraper. Actually, yeah. Yes. Draw a card. Vitality Conduit. Basically, I just wanted to tank out as much damage as I could. Alright, so let's play Vitality Conduit and give that to Skyscraper, because she needs the healing. And then Rod of Anubis, the Miscreation. Energy Bracer, also good. Alright, what do you have, Deadpool? I mean, guys. 1 target, 3 melee damage. Oh. Alright, here we go. Look what I found. Twisted Miscreation. And then deal 1 damage. Alright, so where did I leave that? Hit Twisted Miscreation again so I can actually damage it. And say cheese. Nice. Alright, so... skip. 4 Skyscraper. So if I do Undetectable Relinking, put any number of link cards back in play back into your hand. You may play X link and or tiny cards now, or X the number of link cards returned to your hand. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to play Undetectable Relinking and take all of these back. And then play Linking Incursion first, right? Switch to Tiny, reveal cards from the top of your deck until 2 link cards have been revealed. You may put each of those cards either into your hand or into play. So yeah, Linking Incursion. Let's... oh, right. Alright, so yeah, Linking Incursion first. Compulsion Canister is great. So we're going to put that in play on Infinitor. Why Infinitor? So he hurts himself, but then he destroys one of these things. So let's go ahead and take out one of the Miscreations. Alright, put that in play. Next to a Reaper. And I can still play a whole bunch more of these, so I'm going to play this on Anubis, so it reduces the damage he deals. Again! Again! Oh, man. I don't have any link cards, and it would be... so there's 9 cards in his deck. I have essentially a 1 in 3 chance of getting the cards I want, or milling the cards I want. I don't think it's worth doing. I think we're gonna... skip. Alright, so now he's just Gazelle. Oh no, he's still Rhino. So do I have Natural Born Warrior? That's not quite what I want. Um... A tough set of... Wait. Oh. So, hyperactive senses. Infinitor, what do you have? Sure, Tomb of Anubis. Machinations of a Madman. Alright. Here's what we do. Okay, let's think about this first. Increase damage dealt by environment targets by 1. At the start of the environment turn, if there are 4 more environment cards in play, destroy this card. Okay, so this goes on top of the deck. Actually, no, this goes on top. This goes on top. Infinitor discard, Tomb of Anubis discard. And do this just to set up for, say, some crocodile action and play a card, blend into the pack. So Indomitable Force, okay. So that'll hurt-ish. But these guys are going to be hurting all of these things instead. We should be fine. Come on. Ah! So close. Alright, so what can we have him destroy? I think we need to destroy a miscreation. Alright. You shouldn't do any damage at all. Oh, shoot, no, I don't want... Go back, go back, go back. Because I just burnt his... So I destroy the miscreation. Alright. Who has the second highest hit points? Guys does. Alright. I think Naturalist's turn. He should definitely take this. Alright. Let's go with... An Energy Bracer. On... Guys, I think. Yeah. Yeah, we'll do guys. And we need to start hitting things again. I think. Yeah. Let's get the Hellion. Those things are annoying. Vitality Conduit is nice. Alright, where did I leave that? Draw 2 cards. Say cheese. 5 or fewer hit points. Alright. So that doesn't actually... I can't do any damage with that. Because of their armor. There's no equipment cards to play. This is tough. Draw 2 cards. I get what I was looking for. I think I need to do this. Look what I can do in gimmicky character. Gimmicky character would be a huge risk at this point. I get what I was looking for. I think yes.
Good.
Let's go ahead and play... Just draw a card. Yeah. Selling out. Not quite what I wanted. Yeah, just they don't do any damage. Alright. let's think about this. I could go grow size with rest and recover, draw one card and move one card other than rest and recover from trash into my hand. That would deal how much? To X targets, 2 projectile and 2 fire damage each. So if I destroy 2, how much does he do? 1 second. 4 more environment cards in play, destroy this card. Alright. So what I can do is explosive reveal. Or is that gonna... Oh, no, I don't want to do that, because that'll damage things. Play a card. I definitely don't want to do that. So I really can't grow size. This is tough. I actually don't really have anything that I want her to play. So if I grow in size, that'll... I don't have any environment cards, right? Yeah, I don't. I think explosive reveal will be a bad call, even though it would reduce a lot of targets. Well, yeah. And I don't want to mill his deck. We're so close. Alright. What is he? He's a crocodile right now? Predator's Eye. Select the Hellion. So if I draw up to 2 cards. So I'm doing, so 3 plus, yes, I'll draw 1 card. No. So that should do enough damage, yeah. And maybe a crocodile again. Play a card, Predator's Eye. This time select the Ocular Swarm. No. Hit the Ocular Swarm for full damage. Alright. Idol of Input, that would be real nice. Come on. Yes! Each target takes 1 psychic damage. Alright. Also, if at least 1 target is destroyed this way, restore all manifestations to their max HP. Just make sure... Alright, so we are going to be very careful, because there's a lot of 1 hit point things here. So we're going to select these one at a time. Lambent Reaper. That's under his card. Ocular Swarm. Under his card. Lambent Reaper. Hold off on that one, because it's got a thing under it. I don't know how that'll work. Twisted Miscreation. Recalcitrant Hellion. Ocular Swarm. I think this is the last one. Lambent Reaper. Choose for me. We did it! That was a tough fight. Infinitor is freed of the madness. And really, that's what it is. It's about holding out and setting up for some of those really important draws. Good heroes for this villain, quote villain, are people like Parse or Visionary, who can help control a deck. But I didn't want to super cheese it, and we've used Parse and Visionary a lot, so that's why I was using these guys. Look at guys there rocking out to the music. Anyway, thanks so much for watching, everyone. This has been Polius playing Sentinels: The Multiverse video game. I'll see you all next time.